So I said I would make this video when I have a little bit more energy, and today I do. So let's get into talking about Mason Hullo, who is part of the lookmaxing community. I could get into lookmaxing, but I think it's stupid, a waste of time, and not at all really relevant to this story. So Mason's ex-girlfriend, Liv, dumped his ass when she went through his phone through Telegram and found multiple links to certain material involving children that he had been purchasing. Videos, pictures, etc. She saw it, reported him to the police, and then dumped him, obviously. And now there are people attacking her, which I think is fucking insane. They are attacking her looks, which I think is ridiculous, because, like, low-key, like, lighting, makeup, whatever, can make anyone look good. And lighting and just finding out your fucking ex-boyfriend was a child predator, maybe you're not putting as much effort into your looks. Maybe you're not concerned about that at that moment. So people are like, how dare she do that to him? Like, what is wrong with you? He had child materials on his phone that were very illegal. What do you mean she's in the wrong here? You weird simpy fanboys of Hullo. But I feel like your community is just weird for even entertaining the idea that he did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Even though he admitted it, by the way. I found video of him admitting it. I will be editing all that in, as well as one of the people defending him. It's like, oh no, I was just helping him find God, and how can you be a Christian and not forgive? There are many things that you don't have to forgive, and that includes being a fucking pedophile. You're not defending someone who did drugs, or was just stealing things so they could buy drugs. You're defending a pedophile. So I'm gonna post a few videos. They might, I don't know. I will figure out how to, like, chop this up. I haven't made a video in a while. My video editing skills are not up to par.
People are telling me to die because I chose to show compassion as someone the internet decided deserves none. So let me make something clear. I'm not saying wrongdoing is okay. I'm not saying someone shouldn't face consequences for their actions. And I'm not asking you to support anyone's bad behavior. But I also believe this. The easiest thing in the world is to love someone when they're doing really well. The hardest thing is showing compassion when they've completely fallen apart. Everyone says they believe in forgiveness until they're faced with someone who they think is unforgivable. That's where faith actually gets tested. I've gotten hundreds of death threats in the past 24 hours. I've been called evil so many times I can't even count. It's just for trying to help someone find God again. And that's just the start. But if someone is broken, lost, ashamed, and genuinely wants to change, I don't see how abandoning them completely brings more good into the world. And no one changes by being told they're beyond saving. You don't have to agree with me, and you don't even have to like me, but my faith teaches me that accountability and compassion can exist at the same time. At the end of the day, I'd rather receive all the hate in the world, criticism, death threats, whatever you want to throw my way for leading someone closer to God, than be the type of person throwing stones from a glass house who believes that certain human beings are completely beyond redemption.
So what you just listened to was a man trying to act like being a pedophile is worthy of redemption and forgiveness and yada yada yada. Now, woe is me because people are sending me death threats because the internet decided this man doesn't deserve to be forgiven. It's not just the internet. Majority of the population with an IQ that is above room temperature probably also would not forgive him, regardless if they've been on the internet or not. I don't think you realize how, like, the vast majority of people function just as a society. People generally, unless they're, like, suspicious. And I'm really looking at you suspiciously, too, for even defending this dude and feeling the need to put this video on the internet, acting like Hullo or Mason is even remotely like a decent person. I mean, he admitted to everything and he's willing to do his time, but I feel like maybe the world would be better off if people like him did not exist.
I found all, like, the links in the chats of all the CP he was buying.
And you, like, literally saw CP?
I clicked on it because I wanted to see what he was doing on his phone.
So, like, what was, like, your first reaction is what is the first thing you did after you saw all that?
I low-key just scrolled through it for a good 10 minutes. Like, I could literally hear my heart in my ears. And then I'm like, this is disgusting and serious. So I got my phone out and I recorded the chats. I got basically what I thought I needed. And I packed my stuff and I left before he woke up.
What age did it look like we're on there?
And under.
Was there any infants you saw?
Yeah. Like 3, I guess.
So, go to the police department. Like, what are they saying? What's their reaction to everything?
They have all the information. They have everything. They're still doing the investigation, which obviously it's not going to take 2 or 3 days. It's going to take a bit.
And you've been getting a bunch of flack on social media. Like, kind of tell me, like, what's been the reaction since you outed him for what he's doing?
Honestly, I have a lot of people on my side because obviously I could fake a phone call, but there's no point. If I was lying about any of this, I would be in much deeper shit than he is right now. Everyone that's on his side is like...
They're just memeing it, really.
Yeah, basically.
It's like they're not even really on his side. They're just making jokes out of the situation.
But some of them really are on his side. They're like, you're ruining his career, like this innocent man's life. I would never do that. He deserves to be known for what he is. That's why I'm doing this.
What is the first thing that he says to you?
He called me absolutely sobbing, telling me he wants to talk to me and he's so sorry and he'll change and he'll go to therapy and he'll do all this and how his demons inside of him and it's not.
So that was Mason's ex-girlfriend, known as Liv, and the person asking the question is Gideon. He probably has a better series of video clips that are better than mine. I just, again, did not really willingly go down this rabbit hole. I was kind of just placed. I was just placed there by TikTok. TikTok's like, I'm gonna put you right here. And I'm like, where am I? And then a few scrolls later, and I'm like, I'm still here. So, may as well just be a little bit nosy and figure out what is happening. Because I was thrown in without any context. It was a video where nothing had been explained on what was going on. And then eventually I got to where it was explained. It was way worse than I thought it was. When you hear about drama in the lookmaxing community, you're not expecting to hear about a fucking pedophile who likes to watch babies and also tries to find the same videos of animals. And everybody can be like, well, there's no proof other than what Liv is saying. There is video recordings of her going through, like, the account, not showing the videos or the photos, just, like, the links and, like, the messages and everything. And she also went through his PayPal account because, you know, if you're purchasing those sort of things, why wouldn't you use PayPal? Anyway, let's move on to his confession.
I'm gonna be confessing.
No, but the point is, what I'm saying is, do you want your confession to come in a form where some floaty head that's using the green screen feature on TikTok come out like, Hullo, officer blah 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 asked Hullo, were these accusations true? Hullo replied, yes, they were. Da 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 da.
Would you rather
it to come out from a police report from a floaty head dude on TikTok?
Though, you know, those people are the biggest dipshits, the floaty head motherfuckers. Dude, what we're saying is you should probably tell your story to people without having anyone else.
You know what? Fuck story. Not even tell your story.
Just tell the truth to people without having anyone else tell it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Because
that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Now, Mason, no more child porn, right? Last time? Mm-hmm. Okay. Never gonna do that again.
No, sir.
We learned our lesson? Mm-hmm. My man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for taking accountability.
And we did download those videos, right? Mm-hmm. We did download those videos, but we deleted them? Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. And you admitted everything to the police? Okay. And all the allegations were true, right?
Not all, but some, yes.
Okay, well, the child porn stuff was true, right? Okay. I respect the hell out of that man. Y'all, genuinely, he took responsibility for it. He wants a life after this. He's gonna do better, right?
Yes, sir.
He gave his life to Christ. He admitted to it. Y'all.
Now, I don't necessarily agree with Gideon's approach. I think he's too lenient and too nice, considering the severity of what Mason did. I also feel like, I don't know, I feel like he was way too calm. But maybe that was the best approach. I don't know. He did get a confession on camera out of this dude. So, yeah, I did say I would talk about this. It's been a ride. If you want more videos, I'm sure Gideon has some, or they exist somewhere on the internet. I just picked the ones I felt were most important. There are other videos out there, though, that go into this a little bit more in depth. That is it from me for today, and probably for a while until I am no longer sick.